Hey, Alan, it's time for you to move out now. I got your father's inheritance and there's no point in us living together anymore.
Fine. I promise to disappear from your life.
What are you doing? Make them stop. This is my house now. You can't do this without my permission.
I'm leaving this house and also tearing it down.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Alan and I'm 31 years old. I travel a lot for work. I'm on my way home from a 4-day business trip and I'm desperate to get home. I'm home! Oh no! As I predicted, there were a ton of dirty dishes in the kitchen sink. What is wrong with her? Why can't she clean up after herself? Dad!
Oh, Alan, you're home.
Where's your wife?
I have no idea. She went out.
So you've been on your own the whole day?
Yes, it's always like this. I'm used to it.
Have you eaten? Is that all you had? It's not even healthy! What about breakfast and lunch?
I only had one meal today.
What is she thinking? She trying to kill you? I helped my father bathe, made his bed, and prepared a hot meal for him. He was very happy to have me home. My father then went to sleep.
See you soon, Hugo. I had a great time.
Same here. Come see me at the club again.
Of course I will. I can't wait to see you again. Good night. I plan on becoming very rich soon. Then I can spend as much money as I want on you, Hugo. You need to promise to be faithful to me, though, okay?
I promise. I love you, Sarah.
Bye, Hugo. If only I were 10 years younger.
Sarah, where were you and why are you coming home so late?
Alan, I didn't know that you were back home already.
Are you hiding something from me?
You scared me. I didn't expect for you to be standing there waiting for me.
You left my dad all alone at home and barely fed him!
I did no such thing. I had to go see a friend, okay?
You're really irresponsible. You're his wife. You need to take better care of my father.
I did what I could, and I can't spend every minute of my time with him.
All you did was buy him some food from the convenience store. Think about his health. He's not gonna get any better by eating junk food. Do you even care about him? Because I'm starting to doubt it.
Stay out of this, Alan. This is between me and your father. You're not even dating anyone. You have no idea how marriage works.
You reek of alcohol, and I'm not talking about your marriage. I'm asking you to take better care of my sick father. You're a terrible wife to my father. All you care about is yourself.
You have no right to make negative assumptions about what kind of a wife I am to your father. If you're not satisfied with the way I'm taking care of him, you do it.
In fact, I take care of him all the time.
Whatever, I don't have to listen to you. I'm sick and tired of you criticizing me all the time. As soon as your father's gone, I'm kicking you out of this house.
You're unbelievable and a monster. What a bitch. My stepmother and I didn't get along from the start. I knew that she didn't love my father. She was waiting for him to die so that she could take all of his money. This really bothered me because I love my father. I was seriously consider asking my boss at work if I could reduce the number of business trips I go on so that I could take better care of my father. I wanted to make sure that my father didn't need to be around his wife. She did more damage to him than good.
Hey, asshole, you dirtied the sheets again and they stink.
Sarah, what the hell are you doing to my father? I couldn't keep my father at home. He wasn't safe here. I considered checking him into a hospital. I took my father out for a walk when Sarah wasn't home and told him about how I felt about his living situation.
Alan, you don't need to worry about me. I'm fine.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm dying, and I'd rather die at home than in some hospital. Besides, I don't want you to waste your money. Hospitals are really expensive. I want to leave as much money as I can for you, and I hate hospitals.
You don't need to worry about money. I have a great job, remember? I would feel comfortable if you stayed in a hospital because I'm not always around when you need me.
Hey, it's my life. Let me be selfish about where I die, son. I'll deal with Sarah. I'm the one that married her.
But she's really unreasonable. I tried really hard to persuade my father, but he wouldn't change his mind. I was worried that the situation with Sarah would go out of control.
What? $80,000 with interest. I can't have my husband taking his time. But before he goes, I need him to write up his will, leaving everything to me. I need you to finalize your will so that there's no confusion after you're gone.
Why do I have to take orders from you?
I don't want to fight with Alan about money after you're gone. You wouldn't want that now, would you? Make sure that he and I are taken good care of after you're gone.
Okay, fine, I'll get it done. Can both have half of everything that I own. Happy?
What? I only get half? I'm your wife.
Calm down. You'll get half of my savings, but everything else I'll give to you. This house and property is valued at $200,000. It's not a bad deal.
Fine, I'm okay with those terms.
Thanks. Oh,
You're so clumsy.
sorry about that.
All I asked is you to write your will out. Was that so hard? I'd appreciate it if you left this world soon. Stop dropping things onto the floor.
Okay, take a look. Does it look good?
Let me see. You wrote the date, signed the will, and the document is handwritten. Looks good to me. Now all you have to do is die. How much longer is it going to take to make me wait? I'm getting impatient. I can't wait to get my hands on your money and assets.
I don't know what I was thinking when I married you.
You saw this coming. You can't expect to marry someone younger and more beautiful than you without giving them something in return.
I'm such an idiot. Marrying you was the biggest mistake of my life.
Yes, you're a real idiot. I agree with you there. If you die, you won't have to regret your choices anymore. I'm glad that I married you. I just need to wait a little longer. Once you're gone, I'll have $550,000 all to myself. Yay! I can party as much as I want to. Hooray! When I start running out of money, I'll just find another man to marry.
Somebody put me out of my misery. Helen, I'm going to miss you.
I had no idea that all this was going on because I was on another business trip. 1 month later, my father's condition had worsened significantly and I had to prepare myself to lose him.
Helen?
Yes, Dad, I'm right here.
Okay, good. My eyesight is almost gone. I can't see you. Will you come a little closer? Helen, could you please take me to the hospital?
Sure, but why the sudden change of heart?
Once I'm in the hospital, don't come visit me until the day that I die.
Why? That's crazy!
Helen, I'm prepared to die now. I don't want you to see me at my worst. You don't need to go through that. You've already done so much for me. Everyone is alone when they die. I need to fight this one on my own. You understand, right? This is for the best, and I want you to remember me when I was at my best. I don't want your last impression to be sick and weak.
Dad.
As for Sarah, I've dealt with it already. Lend me your ear.
Wow! You thought of everything! I'm proud of you, Dad.
Thanks! I'm proud of you too. I'll leave the rest to you.
You got it, Dad! 3 weeks later, my father passed away. For some reason, Sarah cried in front of his grave. I still don't know to this day what those tears meant. As soon as my father's funeral was over, Sarah showed me her dark side.
Hey, Alan, it's time for you to move out. I got your father's inheritance. I no longer need you in my life. Now get out. Your father left me this property and house and everything inside it. You got half of his savings. Don't expect to get anything more.
Yes, I understand. I'll move out ASAP. Give me 3 days and I'll be out of your hair. It'll take me that much time to gather all my belongings and find a new place to live.
Fine, but don't take anything valuable from this house. It's all mine.
I won't. You don't have to worry about that. I'm more than happy with the money that my father left me.
Okay, you only have 3 days, so I suggest you start packing. I don't want to see your face here after that.
Got it. You won't see me ever again. Sarah then left for a short trip with Hugo. I had to keep my promise to my late father. I wasn't gonna let her get away with pressuring my father to die and then taking his money to spend it on a different, younger man. I wasn't going to forgive Sarah! Trouble Busters! 4 days later...
I had a great trip, Hugo. See you again soon.
Yes, I'll be waiting for you at the club.
Trip was so much fun, but I ended up spending $10,000. Being with a man like Hugo can be expensive, but I love him anyway. I need to start liquidating my inheritance. Hey, what's going on here? Alan, make them stop.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Don't hi, Sarah, me. What are you doing to my house?
Well, I'm moving out, but I'm also tearing down the house. I don't want to hold on to the memory of my father in this house. It makes me too sad. I'm sure that you don't want to be reminded of him either.
You should have talked to me about this first. I want you to stop this construction right now.
You can't order me around. I've already decided to tear down the house, and you can't stop me.
You have no rights to this house anymore. I could sue you for doing this.
Yeah, so you say.
You're committing a crime. You're going way too far. You're going to pay for this.
Like I said, I don't need your approval.
Of course you do. This is my house.
That's where you're wrong. My father left me the property in the house.
No, your father left it to me.
Let me explain it to you. Follow me. I took Sarah to a law firm with me. She was furious the entire time. Hello, Sarah. Nice to meet you. I'm Mark, Alan's lawyer. Mark used to represent my father when he was alive. Before my father was hospitalized for the last time, we came here to notarize his will. And here it is. I'll be reading out the contents to you both.
Hold on a second. My late husband and I created his will together. I already know what it says. I have the real one with me right here.
This happens all the time. Mark, what happens when there's more than one copy of someone's will? First, we check each copy and make sure that it's legitimate.
Good. That means that the will I have is legitimate. And that means that the house and property belong to me. See, I was right. You shouldn't have destroyed my house.
But take a look at the other will, Sarah. It's more recent, and it says that my father leaves all of his assets and money to me. It's written here that he leaves you with nothing. Yes, that's right.
I don't believe this. Did your father trick me?
That seems to be the case. Ouch! She doesn't deserve to get anything from my father. She was a terrible wife to him.
That asshole. I never should have married that loser. I wasted a few good years of my life on him, and this is how he repays me?
Now that we've established that the house belongs to me, I need you to leave and never bother me again.
Hold on a second. The will I have here is valid as well.
Let me check. I see.
It It's valid, right?
Please be quiet. I'm trying to see if it is or not. The wording looks fine, and it says here that Alan's father's savings should be split equally between you two, and all other assets go to Sarah.
I told you so, huh?
But this will is not valid.
Huh? Why would you say that? You said there was no issues with the wording.
There isn't, but the problem is that there's no date written on the will. Without a date, the will is invalid.
But, I checked that my husband wrote the date on this.
You may have, but as you can see, there is no date around here, which makes the will invalid.
But he wrote the date, I'm sure of it.
Sarah was telling the truth. My late father wrote up the will according to the rules, and he did write the date too. What Sarah didn't know was that my father had tricked her. He had written the date with an erasable pen. The ink of the pen would fade and disappear over time. Wow, Dad, you're crazy, but good thinking. This is the best way for you to teach Sarah a lesson.
Right? I intentionally dropped the first pen that Sarah handed me after I was done writing the will. When it was time for me to write down the date, I used a pen with erasable ink on it. I can't let her get away with taking all of my assets. She doesn't deserve to have them. Pretty neat, right? She won't suspect a thing.
I'm glad that it worked out, because if it hadn't and she found out, she would have strangled you herself.
I know Sarah well, and I knew that my plan would work. I knew that she wouldn't open the envelope of the will after I sealed it, because if she does, it becomes invalid. She wouldn't risk doing something like that. I knew that if I allowed her to check the will before I sealed it, she would be happy, and that's exactly what I did. And it all worked out. The only thing I'm upset about is that I won't be around to see the shock on her face when she realizes the will is invalid. I had to stop myself from laughing when I saw how happy she was that I had written the will according to her wishes. Now I can die in peace.
I'm such an idiot for trusting that man.
I suppose you are. Now that we've established that the will you have is invalid, Alan will inherit everything from his father according to the latest will.
This is so unfair. I took care of him when we were married. I deserve some sort of reward, don't you think?
Do you really?
As his widow, I'm entitled to some sort of condolence money, you know?
You just think of everything, don't you? I know how desperate you are to get your hands on his money.
I just want what I deserve. You can't cheat me out of my money.
Well, unfortunately, you don't deserve anything.
Why the hell not? It doesn't make any sense.
In ordinary cases, the spouse of the deceased would receive some money, but in your case, basically Mark is trying to tell you that your case is not ordinary.
Why in the world not?
Because you were abusing my father when he was alive.
I did no such thing. Stop making me look like a monster.
You know it's true. Take a look at this video.
Wake up, wake up, wake up! All you do is lie in bed. Get your lazy ass up. It's morning time. It's time for you to get out of bed. How long do you plan on being around? I don't want to take care of you. You're nothing but a nuisance to me. If you're gonna continue ignoring me, I'm gonna put these wet towels over your face. Where did you get this from?
My father had me set up a hidden camera in his bedroom because he wanted evidence of you abusing him.
Damn it!
How could you do such a thing? Alan's father was sick! You're a monster!
I was joking around. I didn't actually want to hurt him.
This is one of the nicer videos. We know that you've done much worse to him. In fact, you committed a serious crime. The videos that we have show that you're not qualified to receive any inheritance from my father or any condolence money.
But I need that money. I was counting on it.
Now that we've cleared this up, I don't want to see you ever again! You need to think about how you're going to pay for your crimes!
Please don't do this.
I don't have to listen to a word that you say to me. If you'd been a good wife to my father, he may still be with us today. I won't forgive you for what you did to him. I despise you! You can't get away with abusing someone. You will be punished severely!
Alan, I didn't mean to.
I don't want to hear any more of your excuses, Sarah!
Let me explain myself to you. I took it out on your father because when he was still well, he was so busy with work and he didn't pay attention to me. I was really lonely.
That doesn't make it okay for you to abuse him and ask him to die! And I know that you're lying! My father came home for dinner every night after work. You're the one that went out and found yourself a lover!
Ugh!
Shame on you for trying to blame this on my dead father! I hope that you rot in hell!
Alan, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
There's no point in you apologizing! I know that you don't mean it. No matter what you do or say, you can't bring back my father! The only thing that'll make me feel a little better is to see you lose everything.
Please don't do this, Alan. I need your help. I promise to be a better person from now on. I can't go on living without your support. I'll be a good mother to you.
I've never considered you to be my mother. The only reason I tolerated you is because my father married you. I detested you from the start. You never loved my father. You were only after his money. Both my father and I knew that you were cheating on him. There's no way in hell that I would ever consider calling you my mother.
I never cheated on your father. I have a lot of male friends, that's all.
And you would be away for days on trips with some of these men. You left my father all alone and uncared for. I've seen the letters demanding payment of your loans. You now have around $80,000 in debt. Don't assume that you'll be able to get your hands on my father's money. You're getting nothing, and you're gonna work hard for the rest of your life paying the money that you owe. I took the liberty of sending all your stuff to a storage room nearby. I don't ever want to hear from you again.
Alan, I'm sorry for the way that I treated your father. I'm 42 and I have close to $100,000 in debt. I can't do this without your help.
I'm sure you borrowed the money telling your creditors that you would repay them once you got your husband's inheritance. If I were you, I'd pay back the money ASAP.
I know that, which is why I need Alan's help in paying the money back. Do you think that if I filed bankruptcy, the loan sharks would leave me alone?
In your case, all your expenses are related to socializing with other people, so you can't justify bankruptcy.
How about a debt consolidation then?
No thanks.
If I pay you, will you do it?
No, I only work with people that I like. I'm not gonna defend someone like you. I'm gonna be suing you for what you did to my father. This isn't over yet!
What?
I'll get the court to rule that you caused my father to die earlier than his time. I know that I'll win my case, so you need to be prepared to pay even more money. Alan's father told me to tell you that he'll be waiting for you in hell.
Why would he say that? Did he not go to heaven? Our marriage wasn't bad from the beginning, you know. It's not all my fault. I just didn't love him anymore over time. I wasn't attracted to an old man like him. I tried, I really did. You have to believe me. Please forgive me.
No one forced you to marry my father. You should have cared for him in both sickness and in hell. This is our way of getting back at you for what you did to my father. After you take on more debt, get a criminal record, and live in poverty, you'll begin to understand the gravity of what you've done.
No, I don't want that. Please don't.
Sarah lost her house and didn't have the money to pay her existing loans. I took her to court and sued her for abusing my father. The court ordered her to pay me $150,000 in damages, and she got a criminal record as I had predicted. He was now deep in debt and had no money. Sarah, get back here! You haven't paid us the money that you owe us!
Ah, leave me alone. I don't have any money.
In order to stay safe from the loan sharks, Sarah completely disappeared and I never heard from her again. I couldn't count on her paying me the money that she owed me, but it wasn't about the money for me. I just wanted to teach her a lesson that she would never forget. As long as she suffers, I'm okay with that. I sold the property that my father left me and moved to an apartment that was in close proximity to my father's cemetery, so that I could go see him anytime. I promised myself that I would take good care of the money that he left me and not waste it. The memory of my father would be with me always. The doctor that took care of my father in his last moments told me that your father called out your name moments before he passed away. He loved you very much. I was very touched to hear that. I was gonna live the rest of my life making sure that he would be proud of me. Trouble Busters!